Yeah, whoa. Look, they can never keep me down, I'm going. And if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I landed on.
Before we get into this fitness video tutorial, I want to direct you guys to the description of this video where you will find a free download link to our fitness video ebook guide, as well as a free download link to our music video ebook guide. I personally wrote both of these ebooks and I gave away all of my insider tips and tricks on how to become a better fitness videographer and music videographer. So again guys, they're 100% free and the links are in the description of this video at the very top of the description. Make sure you go and download them and up your music video and fitness video game. So without further ado, I'll see you on set. What's going on guys? Today we're taking you along on a behind the scenes shooting a fitness video for a brand called Wolf Fitness. So today we're using our subject Chan, and he's going to be doing a bunch of different workouts to this entire fitness video. Today we're going to be shooting with the RED Komodo 6K. The rig that we have on here is just a V-mount, top handle, outrigger handle, Adamo Shinobi, and majority of the video will be filmed off of the Sigma 18-35. We might switch up to the wide angle Tokina 11-20, as well as the Canon 24-70. So I'm going to show you guys a little screenshot here of our shot list for today. So I made a super detailed out shot list. So every single shot is planned out to a T. So like scene one will be Chan doing chin-ups, and I'm going to be using one Aputure 300D pointed from the side to light up the side of his shoulders and the back of his neck and back of his head. So every single shot is detailed to the point where we know exactly what lighting we're using, we know exactly what gear we're using, we know what lens we're using. So the reason why we got so detailed with the shot list is simply because now we know when we pull up onto set, we know exactly what shots that we want to capture, and there's no pulling up to set and just kind of running gunning as we shoot the videos. So this kind of opens up opportunity to be creative at the end of the shoot. So if we run ahead of schedule, at that point we might grab a couple extra shots, but for the most part we at least know that we have all of the shots that we need to make a full completed high quality video. Alright guys, so we rented out a haze machine. So haze machines are great when you're controlling your lighting, as well as when you even have like natural lighting for, let's say you're in a bedroom in a small enclosed place and there's light rays coming in. You can capture the light rays. For this specific scene, we're using a lot of controlled lighting for all the shots. So a haze machine is going to come in handy. It just adds more of like a dynamic look to your footage, and it just isn't like a plain bland look. I feel that it also softens up the image a little bit. This was how much, like 30-40 bucks to rent?
It was actually 60, but still worth it.
60 bucks to rent. But either way, totally worth it. This is going to just increase the quality of the video, and more so like the production quality of the video. I've laid the Aputure 300D2s on the ground here with soft boxes and grids, and I'm just going to be both on 45-degree angles, and I'm just going to be shining them straight at Chan just to evenly light them up. And we're going to hit the haze machine, and we should be good to go. Next shot is going to be in 48 FPS and 5K. So for this scene, I had to obviously bump the lights up. The apertures were sitting at about 10%, so I bumped them up to 35 just to compensate for the frame rate being bumped up, because everything gets a lot darker on the camera. RED sensors need a lot of light, so shooting in low light situations, you need to be using some sort of controlled lighting. Blasting a little more light in there, adding some more haze will do the trick. Alright guys, so one other thing to mention here too when you are shooting fitness videos, like you need to let the talent rest, obviously. So keep in mind that some shoots like this might take a little longer than like a run and gun fitness shoot where you're just bouncing from like one piece of equipment to the other. If you're actually trying to do like a legit production fitness shoot, you gotta let the talent rest in between, because otherwise that could, if you rush your talent, it could totally compromise all the exercises that they're gonna be doing on camera, and we wanna keep perfect form for every single exercise. Alright guys, so we have the 4x4 diffusion grid here with an Aputure 300D2 behind it. We took the grid off of the 300D2. So we have the 300D2 with a softbox shooting through the diffusion. It just like double diffuses the light. It looks super soft right now. We cranked the aperture at 100%, so it's pretty bright, but with the diffusion, everything just looks super soft and beautiful for this RED sensor. So next workout we're gonna be doing here is some battle ropes. So these look awesome on camera. They're one of my favorite shots to shoot. I just punch out wide on my lens and I'll walk into our subject and walk back out on him, getting a handheld shot. We're shooting in 6K 24 FPS for these shots. I'm probably gonna get a second shot that's 6K 24 as well, that's more tighter and more off to the side on a 45-degree angle. And then I'm gonna punch in with the 24 to 70. I'm gonna swap lens to 24 to 70, and I just wanna get like a 48 FPS slow motion shot where you can kind of like from the side, more of like an angle a little bit, and all you see is just Chan's shoulders and arms coming up with the rope in his hand. So I just wanna get like that tight, raw, emotional shot there as well.
Does that look alright?
Yeah, it looks awesome, man.
Okay.
Alright guys, so the next shot we have are just regular barbell squats, and then we're also after that going to do some jumping lunges, so alternate jumping lunges using kettlebells. So basically my vision for the edit is I'm going to speed ramp and do like a quick, super quick transition to the beat of the song for when Chan comes down with the squats with the barbell. I'm going to quickly cut to him doing jumping lunges. And again, it's going to be a super high intensity edit, so this should be a seamless transition. I'm going to shoot at the same focal length, same frame rate, 48 FPS, so we can speed ramp, and around the same kind of area that I was shooting in before. 2 more there. Good. Okay, so we just redid the barbell squats really quick before we even got into the kettlebell jumping lunges because for 2 reasons. So one, we left a tripod in the background and we could see it in playback, so we had to get that out of frame. And then there was also the cord for the haze machine was kind of still plugged in, and you can see it was kind of stretched in the background, looked a little out of place, so we just unplugged that really quick, ran the scene again, took all of like 30 seconds, and now we're going to move on to the kettlebell lunges. And this is just a reason why we always preach in our behind the scenes videos that you guys should be running playback between all of your scenes. For this shoot specifically, I've been running back playback for every single shot and just reviewing everything. You never know if your camera settings were off, or like I could have maybe accidentally shot that scene in 6K 24 FPS, and then if I didn't play back, you know, it could have compromised the transition that I want to do for my video. Alright guys, so camera movements that we're going to be doing for the medicine ball. So basically Chan's just going to be throwing the medicine ball up against the wall, and all I'm going to be doing is punching it at 35 mil, and I'm going to pull my focus on Chan, so I don't have to worry about pulling focus, because everything's going to be in line with him. The ball is going to be in line with him when he throws it, and he's not moving his body. He's planted staying still. So I'm just going to pull my focus on him and not worry about my focus. After that, I'm grabbing two hands on the camera, and I'm trying to keep the medicine ball in the middle of the frame at all times. So he's going to do probably like 15 reps-ish, so that will give me enough time to nail down a perfect shot where the medicine ball is in the middle of the frame at all times. So from right before it leaves his hands to when it leaves his hands, hits the wall, should still be center frame, and then when it bounces back into his hands, keep it center frame. This is going to make for a really, really clean transition shot. So I'm going to film the first one in 48 FPS in 5K, so I have the ability to slow motion that clip. And then I'm also going to do a second take at 6K 24 FPS. Just leaves some more room for like having a more high intensity, quick shot to cut to. And I might even change up my angle for the 24 FPS shot. I might actually come out on like a 45-degree angle like this, just so I can actually pull focus on the ball coming into his hands, and then rack focus to the wall and back to his hands. So for this one, I'm going to be pulling focus for probably every single rep. Alright guys, so we're going to be doing the sledgehammer shots with the tires. So basically what I'm going to direct Chan to do is to face me for these shots. So I'm going to be like right in front of him, so he's going to be facing me to the side. And what I directed him to do with the sledgehammer is just be super slow motion, like exaggerate that slow up until the top and then slam down. Reason being is because what I'm going to do is actually Dutch angle this. So it's basically where I have the camera tilted like this. So when he's at the bottom of the movement, bring the sledgehammer up, I'm slowly tilting the camera, and then when he comes down, I tilt it the opposite way. So basically going to be starting like this, and then when he brings it up, I'm going to track the sledgehammer in 48 FPS, and I'm going to bring it down. And that's going to be like a really cool transition. So I'm going to speed ramp to the top, and then I'm going to speed ramp to the bottom. And then I'm probably going to cut to other sledgehammer shots that we capture in 24 FPS and 6K. Alright guys, so the next shots we're going to be capturing are the hero shots. So we're going to be capturing a total of probably 3 or 4 different hero shots. Basically what a hero shot is it's a clip that you can sprinkle in between the edit or use as the very last clip of your video. The reason why we want to shoot a hero shot and incorporate this in the video is because it creates a more like personable look when you're watching the video, a more emotional type of look. It ties emotion to the talent when somebody's actually watching the video. So we're going to include a hero shot. I'm not sure if I'm going to sprinkle it in between the edit or put it at the end, but we're going to grab a few different poses just in case we do fire the edit off to the client and they say, I don't really like that hero shot at the end. Can you swap it for something else, or did you capture something else of him maybe doing a different pose? So we're going to grab probably 3 or 4 just so we have some variety to use, or we can sprinkle in all 3 throughout the entire video. So we're going to capture those first, and then after that I'm going to be shooting all slow-mo clips of Chan in different tops that they sent us. So I think there's about 4 or 5 different muscle shirts that they have sent us to shoot. So that's how I'm going to tie in having so many different designs of muscle shirts. So we had them in the all black for the entire video, and then throughout the video I'm going to be cutting to these like cool clothing line looks where you know, you see the different colors and the different logos on the other muscle shirts. Alright guys, so that's a wrap for today's video, shooting a fitness video with the RED Komodo. I think it went really well. We banged out everything on the shot list to a T in terms of our lighting, our lenses, what angle that I want to capture, what focal length. So thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more filmmaking tips, tricks, behind the scenes, vlogs, and more. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.